What if Rose Quartz was able to return, and this return became a power for Steven? Hey guys, what's up? Sirmel11 here with another Steven Universe theory. This is an idea that I've had really for a long time, but I just recently came up with a name with it and an actual explanation for it. And I've been thinking that Rose Quartz will return to the story at some point. And of course we could continue to learn about her from flashbacks or other characters talking about her, but I think Rose can return to Steven Universe in present time. And my idea for the return of Rose is kind of anime-like, but the show is inspired by anime, so it's not too far-fetched to have an idea like this. If I were to base this idea on anime, then it wouldn't be too crazy to say that eventually Steven will probably become one of the strongest characters in the show, possibly even becoming stronger than the crystal gems or even the diamonds. But there's another way that this can go. Steven is slowly improving his powers in the show, and he'll continue to get closer to where Rose was at. But what if he's put into a situation where he can't win a fight? And let's say they're fighting Yellow Diamond and Steven just can't win. He gets pushed to his limits and he can't do anything. So instead of getting poofed, he starts thinking about Rose and forces himself to transform into her. I would assume that this wouldn't be on purpose or anything. The show has stated multiple times that Rose turned into Steven. They're the same person. He is his own mom. They can't exist at the same time. So this ability, which I'm dubbing Rose Mode, would only be used in battles, and maybe Rose wouldn't even be conscious at this point. It could just be Steven doing all of this. And I say this because by bringing Rose back, you come into a problem. A lot of people would miss Rose, such as the Crystal Gems and Greg, if she's coming back and leaving at multiple points in the story. And I'm sure they would be happy to see her and want her to stay. But then what would happen to Steven? He would be robbed of his life if she were to stay in the story. So I think this should strictly be a battle move. I like to think of Rose Mode as a relationship between Naruto and the Nine-Tailed Fox. The fox only helped Naruto because he didn't want to die himself since they were linked together. Of course this relationship would be more like the end of Naruto, where the fox and Naruto are buddies. Even though Rose and Steven have never formally met, I'm sure she loves him because that's his mother. Why wouldn't you love your child? And even if a little bit of Rose is still inside of Steven, that little bit will want to help him out. That little bit will help him want to control his powers in a situation where he could die. Another example would be Master Control from Ben 10, where Ben is able to use all his aliens with no time limit. And if this does end up happening in Steven Universe, it could end up becoming a very powerful ability, and I'd only want to see this used in big battles. I wouldn't want this to be used in day-to-day problems or anything like that, like, oh, Greg needs help on the roof or something, like, nothing like that. So what did you think about this Steven Universe theory? Anyways, that's it from me. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like my content and want to see more, be sure to subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and like me on Facebook. The links are below. I'm Sirmel11. See you next time, and peace out.